Hello and welcome. As we reflect on Pentecost Sunday, a turning point not only in Christian history, but in the story of salvation itself. Pentecost marks the day the Holy Spirit descended on the apostles and disciples, the moment the church was truly born. With tongues of fire and the rush of a mighty wind, God empowered his people to speak boldly, clearly, and in languages understood by all present. It was the divine launch of a global mission. But what does that moment 2,000 years ago have to do with us today? In many ways, the church's mission today is very similar to what it was on that first Pentecost. Then the apostles were sent to preach Christ crucified and risen. Now we're still called to proclaim that same gospel, a message of salvation, hope, and new life. Then they spoke in many languages to reach people from every nation under heaven. Now we have instant translation, global access, and digital reach that they could never have imagined. Yet the Spirit remains the same. Then they risked their lives to tell others about Jesus. Now, while our risks may look different, we still face rejection, skepticism, and spiritual battles. But we also have unprecedented opportunities. So how can we today carry out the Pentecost mission? Let me offer 3 key ways, using the resources we have at our fingertips. Speak boldly, just like the apostles. The apostles didn't wait for the perfect audience. They went out and spoke with fire, because the message of Christ mattered more than their comfort. We're called to do the same, whether it's through public testimony, quiet one-on-one conversations, or even a post online. Ask yourself, am I bold about my faith, or am I hiding my light under a bushel? Use today's tongues, technology, and media. Where once they needed to speak in many languages, today we have the tongues of technology. YouTube, podcasts, live streams, text messages, and more. We can reach the broken, the curious, the skeptic, and the searching with a few clicks. Imagine, a young person in Japan might hear the gospel because of a Christian TikTok from someone in Canada. That's the Holy Spirit at work through today's tools. Pray for the Spirit daily. The same Spirit that fell at Pentecost lives in you. He empowers us to speak, serve, and live in truth. But like the apostles, we must wait on Him, pray to Him, and walk with Him daily. When we rely on our own strength, we burn out. But when we're fueled by the Holy Spirit, the mission becomes a joy. Pentecost wasn't just a one-day event. It was the beginning of a movement, a mission that continues through you and me. Today, we don't need to wait for tongues of fire. The fire's already been lit. The question is, will you carry it forward? Let us go out, filled with the Spirit, using every tool God has given us to reach a world still desperate for the good news. The Spirit is moving, the church is alive, the gospel must be shared.